Galera, boa tarde, tamo junto. Continuação da live de ontem, Destinies. Tô completando pegando os coletáveis pra depois poder ir pra... Vamos ter que abrir tudo isso aí pra pegar os itens.
His sword food teacher used to say power gems were cheating. Stupid old fart.
Upar todas. Upar as espadas até agora parece super easy. Deve ser o troféu mais fácil daqueles de ouro. O resto é pedreira. O resto tem que jogar bastante pra adquirir aí, não é bem assim. Já vi gente falando em repetir 10 vezes a história, hein? Mas vale a pena, pode repetir 50 vezes, não vai se arrepender. Muito boa.
Obviously it was a trap. But you never knew how Lupino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lupino wanted. And there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought. He needed some way to break the ice with this wall, so to speak.
Yeah. Olha lá. Quase todas as joias liberadas. É nós que tá.
This chest was really awesome. See what I did there?
Voltar lá, vamos ver o que é aquilo. Acho que eu vim aqui já.
These things really slice like ham.
Não.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renardo. sure you know better, said Lupino. It would be fun to try out that one. And here was a handy workbench. Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up at her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She became smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat. Stay a while. Heard a familiar voice. Did you really think you could capture me? Zenobia said as her ship lifted off. Now I just wanted some privacy. Renato said, did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? And he told her why. His Imperial Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him immortal. But to seal the bargain, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. You're lying. She was furious. You can't prove that. I can. And so, they set sail for the Nexus. Scientists at the observatory have resurrected one of his victims. Well, he's not exactly alive, but it can talk, and it can't lie. You took a big risk. You know, I could just cast a spell to make you tell me where the rebel base is, and you wouldn't consider that cheating? She frowned. Ugh, fine. Let's go get you a witness. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them. Really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it? He found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken. He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series. That is a very cool sword, thought Lara. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore. Didn't I just kill your brother? Once you try it, you're hooked. She caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you want to join in? Oh, no, I'd destroy his books and... All right, I suppose I wouldn't. She stopped, troubled. He ran on. Renato had been searching for a way to save the rebellion. Lupino wanted to capture and interrogate Zenobia. But if he could show her proof of her father's madness, maybe she would join the rebellion. What did you do if one of these platforms stalled? Renato felt a little bad stealing crafting materials from chests. He preferred to rob them from people at sword point. The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared around, shocked. The scientists had been neutral. They had no part in the rebellion. "Take me to your council," she said, shaken. "I have things to tell them." It was what Renato had gambled on. The Zenobia would turn against her father once she knew his madness. But the rebel base was secret. Could he really risk taking the Emperor's daughter there? Renato reached Lupino by Farspeaker Toad.
No, we should take her to the base,
Insisted Lupino. "No, I don't trust her. Nobody changes sides that fast," said Renato.
I better go to the base. Let them know you've got her.
Lupino said. For some reason, Renato wasn't sure that was a good idea. "Just meet me at the far side of the mountains. There's a shuttle here I can take,"
Always has to be your way, doesn't it?
said Lupino. Zenobia was still shaking as they got out. didn't know, she said. The Ravens kept it secret. At first they sacrificed prisoners, then villages near the frontier, and then an orphanage. Kittens and puppies. Sometimes he'd come back to the palace and it was like there were glowing things behind his eyes. I was so busy. I'll clear a path for us, Renato told Zenobia, so the Ravens don't see you. I need more materials, thought Renato.
Gravity for me.
Or I could go that way, he thought. This one contained nothing but unmatched gloves. And something more useful. Zenobia came up as he massaged his sore arm. Her eyes were wet. He's been saying strange things. He asked me to do experiments. And some were wrong. They are banished, right? Said Renato. Gone forever. I mean, he couldn't actually bring the old gods back, could he? She didn't answer him. That frightened him more than anything. These platforms were great. Renato wanted one for his house. Couldn't they have put in an elevator? Or a giant eagle? Or something? The right jewel could really give you an edge. The wrong, well, it still looked pretty, didn't it?
Oh.
When Renato entered the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
Ô, Mafia, beleza, meu irmão? Tudo tranquilo? Como é que você tá? Aí sim, hein? Só curtindo? O joguinho é bom, hein?
He'd once met a pirate captain who used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again? Maybe I should follow my nose, thought Renato.
Ah, agora sim. Curtindo o jogo, hein, Mafia? Tá gostando? Foda, hein? É nóis que tá. Ei, aí, ó, duas relíquias novas, ó. Platina tá vindo já, hein?
Not everyone
Aí.
knew how to use magical gems. Of
Aí.
course, not everyone had magical gem gauntlets like he did.
Tá gostando do jogo, hein? Tá bom a imagem. som. Vai
After the
dizendo aí
talk
como é
about
que
the
tá.
Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicion.
Ah não, bugou o jogo, olha só. Hum. Olha lá, cara, bugou o jogo. Cê é louco com carreira. Como assim? O cara entrou na Terra. Aí, isso aí pra acabar. Aí fudeu, mafia. O bicho entrou dentro do mato.
Zenobia was still shaking as they got out.
O quê? Desde o
I
começo?
didn't know, she said.
Ah,
The
tá
Ravens
de
kept it
brinks.
secret. At first they sacrificed prisoners, then villages near the frontier, and then an orphanage. Kittens and puppies. Sometimes he'd come back to the palace and it was like there were glowing things behind his eyes. I was so busy. I'll clear a path for us, Renato told Zenobia, so the Ravens don't see you. Where was a workbench when you needed one? Oh, never mind.
É, tudo de novo.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these
Só um bug
portraits.
lixo.
Renato had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2. It was time for a little exploration. There were a lot of shiny, smooth, curved with leather, buckles, and kind of smelled, you know what? Never mind. Yes, there was also ore and other useful stuff.
Pelo menos não perdi
Let's
tudo que eu tinha
focus on that, shall we?
coletado. Pelo menos isso. Aham. Vamos zerar ele, vamos ver se conseguimos platinar.
Zenobia came up as he massaged his sore arm. Her eyes were wet. He's been saying strange things. He asked me to do
Pelo que eu vi, são quatro histórias, são quatro
Wrong.
caminhos diferentes.
They are banished.
Eu
right?
fiz dois, só que eu tô repetindo pra pegar os coletáveis. São quatro espadas. E ao longo dos caminhos, quando começa, tem que ter as espadas pra abrir esse portal. Então consegue entrar. E agora que eu tô com as espadas, eu tô repetindo.
There was an inscription, no spitting. How about a floating platform that simply just goes to the top? Had once invested in a jewel store, but it lost money because someone kept robbing it. Twist, it was him.
Oh, beleza. Nesse jogo, apressado come cru. Não pode ter pressa, tem que procurar. São bem fácil de achar as coisas. Agora se jogar correndo, querendo fazer final rápido, aí... Nenhum minério, pão duro. Agora, hein, aqui que bugou, hein. O bicho entrou no chão, cara, que ridículo. Opa.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
Over.
He hadn't noticed that path before. Give me a lever, said Archimedes, and I shall open a gate. Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor,
Não mais nada pra não bugar essa merda de
he was
novo.
regretting his suspicion.
Ah, não! Ah, não! Ah, não! Ah, não! Ah, não! Não, não, não! De novo, cara, olha só!